Welcome, Podcast Academy, podcast community, and our future Spotify guests. Well, the time has come. 1 year in the works. Yes, over 200 podcasts, a lot of learning, a lot of growing, a lot of building. Now the day is here. May 1st. Put it down on your calendar. May 1st, we are launching 30 podcasts, 30 niche podcasts. Experts in 30 different areas will be launched the 1st of May. So what does that mean to you? That means you can be involved in 30 different areas that have touched our senior community. See, we have been working, building a team. We have a team in the Philippines. We got a team in Brazil. We got a team locally. We got IT, absolutely wonderful. So we're revamping everything. I mean, we're going to be ready by May 1st. And so that helps bring information to you in the senior living community. You see, there are 3 phases as we lay it out: senior living, aging in place, and memory care. Memory care is so important because we eventually get to those stages, but we don't know when. We have wellness as a stage, not a stage, but a bucket. We have our local businesses, and we have our nonprofits. That includes our churches, our special needs community, and our veterans. That's in our nonprofits. We have a nonprofit that will be launching next week along with the other 29. So why do we do this? We want to bring the best information to our community. And this is a giving community, a safe community. What does that mean to you? That means you can feel safe being in our community of podcasters. We're going to look after you. We're going to do everything we can to help you be successful and to reach your ideal clients, your ideal community. So during this launch, May 1st, you're going to see 30 separate podcasts, different niches like women in business, podcasts for the arts and crafts, one for entertainment, for comedy, because comedy is going to be a major part of what we do. Bringing our kids, our adult kids, with our aging parents for a night of laughter. That's May 22nd. It's a Wednesday night, starts at 6:00 at Grace Church, right by the mall. So you want to laugh, you want to hang out with your mom and dad, get tickets to that and join this night. Oops, I got an incoming call, but it's not. This is my women in business host, but we can't answer that at this time because we will talk to her afterwards. So back to the comedy event. Ken Kington, Melissa, and Larry will be there that night. We're going to invite my adult children to hang out with their mom and dad, to come laugh, to come have fun, fellowship, meet some of our vendors. That's when we launch our resource book. This is a reader-friendly resource book. Let me say that again. Reader-friendly. Now, what does that mean? That means that the people in this book are friendly. And it's a book, not an online directory, which we have a hard time finding or even looking at. See, our seniors love to touch and feel. We still like newspapers. We still like magazines. We still like things we can touch. I know the younger people love the online community. It's part of the future. But till everybody is accepted of that, which I don't think will be ever, we like to touch and feel things. And that's why this resource directory is going to help you know the friendly people in our community. These are people that love helping each other. So our podcasters are committed to helping each other. Where they can't serve a senior, they have resources to help serve that senior. Where your adult children have trouble finding things, they will be able to look in here and find a reader friendly or a friendly community. We call it safe community. But what it means is you don't have to Google and guess if somebody's going to be good. They've been on the podcast. They've been vetted. We see if they're nice people. And if they're not nice people, we just don't want them to be part of our seniors, because there's a lot of people out there that take advantage of our seniors. And I want you to know that by being a part of this, we're going to take care of your mom and dad. We're going to put just the best friendly vendors in this resource book. You'll be able to get it that night. Put it on your calendar, May the 22nd, right after the special election night, which is Tuesday. So get out and vote. Get out and vote for your candidate that you believe in. Find out what you can. We've had a couple on, and we'll have a couple more. We want to give you choices. We want to give you the story behind some of our candidates so you can get to know them. I mean, go out. When you find out they're going to be at a coffee shop, go out and ask them some questions. Get to know them. Don't just get to the ballot box and go, I wonder who this person is. Go find out. Get educated. So we have our Podcast Academy coming out, what does that mean for our podcast community? It means all you do is show up. You don't have to edit it. You don't have to do anything but show up. Do one thing exceptional. Podcast, connect, learn, ask questions, bring the best guests to our community so we can hear from the best people. And we can get to know the person on the podcast. So 30 podcasts, May 1st. You heard me, 30. You'll be able to even listen on Spotify. You can go now. Let me just put it up here so people can see. You can go to podcasterpetecane.com, and it's my link tree. So the first part is be a guest on the podcast. Then you can go down and you see the link that says Spotify, and you can see what we have up there now, and it's going to grow. And it's going to continue to grow, and it's 6 buckets. So right now it's Kennesaw Happenings, but that'll be one of the buckets because we're in Kennesaw. But be able to be informed, get to know your vendors, get to know the people in the community. So if you have a question, call one of the vendors and say, do you know anybody that does this? That's the best question to ask instead of finding somebody you have no earthly idea whether they're going to be able to take care of your mom and dad. We want that to be able to be an option for our adult children, to be able to know that these are good people that watch after each other, that support each other, that recommend when they can't do something. Hey, call Tara, call Laura, call people that they know and they trust. And that gives you peace of mind for your mom and dad. So May the 22nd, that's a Wednesday night at Grace Church, which is just right up by the mall. You'll be able to get tickets real soon. So if you're interested, just call me. But right now, we'll have it on podcasterpetecane.com, so you can go there and you'll see comedy night and you'll see tickets on there. Tickets are $15. Or if you buy blocks of 10, which if you're a senior living facility, I would do it because you're able to either offer them to the residents there or, whatever you want to do. You'll get blocks of $10 each. But Ken Kington, if you have not heard him before, you'll be in for a treat because you can go to Dry Bar, search his name, Ken with 2 N's, Kington, and see the Dry Bar. I think it's 45 minutes. We'll put it up on podcasterpetecane.com. And so you can see it up there too, because you will laugh until it hurts because the guy is amazing. I've known him for 25 years and I've been to probably 25 shows, maybe 20, whatever it is. It's been a lot. And that is something you'll enjoy. Laughing with your mom and dad, having fun. We'll have vendors there. We'll have food there. So for $15, you'll be able to nibble on some wonderful hors d'oeuvres. Right now, we're looking to get with Kat to get hors d'oeuvres. Each vendor will have some hors d'oeuvres. So you'll go start from 6 to 6:30. Will be Larry Hauser and Melissa. Let me think if I got her name. Kathy, Sassy. Yeah, because Larry told me about how to pronounce it. We'll be on first from 6 to 6:30. Larry will start off, and then Melissa will come after that. Then we'll take a break at 6:30. You'll go out, have something to eat, be able to ask questions to our vendors, talk to them. The resource books will be out there. There'll be other things that'll be out there. Our 30 podcast guests, a lot of them will be there. And there'll be a list of them so you can know the particular podcast that you may want to tune into. So that senior living, aging in place, and memory care will be the 3 buckets for seniors, then wellness, local, and nonprofits. But promises to be a fun night of laughing. So bring your laughing shoes when you come out there. It's gonna knock your shoes off your feet. So it's going to be funny. It's going to be enjoyable evening. And that'll be something that we're going to do on a regular basis. So you can be able to have a date with mom and dad and hang out with them, laugh with them. So that's what we've been doing for the last years, building. A lot of hours go in, 200 plus podcasts, a lot of fun, a lot of learning, a lot of excitement. So go to podcasterpetecane.com if you'd like to be a guest. We'll have it up, tickets up here in the next day or so. And we'll put Ken Kington's dry bar performance up there so you can see. I mean, you can be able to see the kind of entertainment that's going to go on that night. Melissa's going to be organizing it, so she'll continue to bring in more clean, funny comics. So I call it kid friendly. Now, can you bring your kids? It doesn't matter. They want to laugh. You think they're old enough to sit in a seat for an hour and a half? Dude, bring them. But bring them because they can hang out with mom and dad. I mean, grandma and grandpa. So any questions? Here's the number right here, 404-428-3006, podcasterpetecane.com. So we've got the 1st of May, 30, you heard me, 30 podcasts launching. And then the 22nd of May, that's when our senior comedy nights. We're nickname it Seniors Laughing. So there's nothing better than getting our seniors laughing. So I'm Podcast Pete. I'll be with you that night. And if you have any questions before then, or you'd like to be a vendor for that night, get a hold of me. We don't have all the details, but we will in a couple of days. Thank you so much for listening. It's been a pleasure. Enjoyed being with you for a year and doing 200 plus podcasts. Man, it's been a blast. So thank you so much. And share this video with people that you know, either that want to come on the 22nd or that want to be part of a resource book that'll be reader friendly for our seniors. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And please get a hold of me if you need to ask any questions. Bye now.